Hello everyone, Mike1217 here. Welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, and I'm just going to make a leap of faith and hope I can find shrines as fast as possible. So yeah, I'm gonna stick to my word. I mean, once I make a commitment in this game, I can't really get away from it, so I'm going to find two shrines and take care of business with them and get up to 4 spirit orbs before I move on and do the long-awaited Divine Beast first one in this playthrough, which will be Bam Meadow. So we're awfully close, and I'm sorry for getting to the point where I can do it right now, but I'm putting it off. But I just I just feel like I'm incomplete without getting those 4 spirit orbs. And that happens to me quite often in this game. Um, is I'll have a task in mind, but I'll be like, well, maybe I should, you know, get up to 4 spirit orbs again so I can upgrade myself. You'll be at like 2 spirit orbs, and then you'll have like a major part of the game coming up, and then you really want to go do it, but you're halfway to having 4 spirit orbs, so gotta complete it. I don't know. I'm just kind of anal about that, I guess. I'm very OCD about that. So, it probably isn't the first time that's going to happen. Or, I should say, isn't the last time. What am I doing? I'm trying to do a shield surf. Yeah, this isn't the last time this type of thing's going to happen where I'll, be ready to take on a major part of the game. But, I'll be like, well, I got 2 spirit orbs. Stop doing that! Do you not know what button to hit? I'm trying to shield surf again. It's kind of a tough combination of buttons to remember to hit sometimes, because you have to hold down the left trigger, which is the shield button, and then you jump, and then you hit another button. That didn't even really make sense. That was a hell of a good slope to go down. I don't even know what button what button you do hit. Okay, so let's try that again. I'm trying to figure out the logic of the button mapping on shield surfing. So you get your shield out, you jump, and then you press B. What does B do normally? Or no, it's not B, it's A. Sorry, it's the rightmost button on the on the fourth sum of buttons: A, B, X, and Y. Oh. See, the thing is, with this exploring and trying to find the 2 other shrines, I really was gonna have to do it eventually, because, again, with this playthrough, I really want to uncover as much of this game as I can. So, I was gonna have to explore this area eventually, explore this whole snowy region of Hebra, and, I mean, that's the whole part of the game, really. I mean, that's what this game's all about, is exploring its huge world. So, I guess I can't really be too apologetic about doing this, because this is what Breath of the Wild is all about, is exploring the world and finding secrets and, surviving. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I mean, again, I think it's in my best interest. I like to have one more heart container, and we'll get a big chunk of Hebra explored before we do the Divine Beast, and that way, once we finish off that Divine Beast, we can kind of move away from Hebra. We don't really need to come here. I mean, we will, but, we'll cover enough ground that we won't have to spend as much time here. I mean, I'll probably get away from here after I do the Divine Beast regardless. Just to have a different part of the map to explore, and then I can always come back here and do some cleanup work. But this will, give me less to clean up. So I'm gonna explore as much as I can right now. Again, I'm kind of gonna move fast. I'm not gonna distract myself with too much, like with any mini games or any major battles. And that is, of course, because we are so close to that Divine Beast. I don't want to put it off for another, like, 5 episodes. I'm hoping it's only another, maybe 2 episodes. I do 1 shrine per episode. Right now, I'm not having any luck. I can't believe I can't see any in the open. Like, when I was up to the very top of that mountain that I was, when I started this episode, I was very surprised I didn't see anything, because that was about the highest point in the game. Like, I could not have been much higher in this entire world than I was at the start of this episode, and I didn't see any shrines. And I had a hell of a view, too. So, I'm going to try climbing high again. I'm just kind of aimlessly moving along. That's really what I'm doing. I have no rhyme or reason with what I'm doing. So, sometimes that happens with this game. You just kind of wander around without any real direction. So that's exactly what I'm doing, but I'm going to take a breath here. Is this the flight range? That's the flight range. It's almost like this game is begging me to just go talk to Tiba, do the Divine Beast. Kind of funny how it ended up right back here. Well, I'm gonna jump out this way. See, the tough thing about Hebra is that, it's all snowy and foggy, so it's kind of tough to see far distances. So, that's not gonna help me in shrine hunting. I know there's quite a few shrines in Hebra that are hidden pretty well, like in walls and stuff. I know there's one where I have to, like, let's kill this thing. He's about to attack me, too. Do I have a weak bow, don't I? Let's see, what's my bow? So I had this problem last episode. Yeah, it's a 9 power bow, no wonder I'm not killing anything. Let's switch that. So it took me like 3 hits to kill a wolf last time, if I remember correctly. Okay. See if there's any. See, it's just tough. Yeah, again, like I said, it's foggy, so it's tough to see. But as I was saying, I know there's a shrine here where you throw a snowball down and knock a door down. I've already done one of those shrines, but there's 2 of them here, where you have to, like, throw a giant snowball at a door to open it. I did that one, and there's one more kind of like that. So, I just don't remember what part of the map that's on. For the most part, I've kind of been retracing where I've already been, because I remember, I recognize some of these landmarks. However, do I recognize this? Okay, that's good. That shows me I haven't really been here. See, the nice thing about Koroks is that... Oh, come on, you have the gamepad now. Is that they have it... It's kind of a nice way to map where you've been. Because, when you collect a Korok seed, it actually appears on your map. So let's open that up. You have to zoom in quite a ways to see it, but you can see it's kind of tough to see because I'm right next to it. But yeah, there's a Korok seed right there. So anytime you collect a Korok seed, it will show up on the map once you collected it. So that's kind of a way of showing where you've been. So now, I know that I've kind of explored here. This region I've kind of explored. So I'm going to kind of keep going down this way. As you collect shrines and collect Koroks, you'll be able to get an idea of where you've been, because, any, like, long stretches of land where there isn't any shrines that you've uncovered or Koroks that you've found, that gives you a good indication you haven't explored that yet. Okay, so that's the flat range. So I'm thinking somewhere around here there's gotta be a shrine in this general region. Maybe even this... Oh no, I found a shrine here. Yeah, this is where that one was, where I went through a cave and whatnot. I'm gonna try kind of exploring this region here, so I'm gonna continue to go the direction that I'm facing. So I'm not really gonna change too much of what I'm already doing. I'm scared to drop too far down. I know there's another shrine like at the very edge of the map, where it's inside of a cave, and that cave was a... Ooh, hello. Yeah, I must have just hit the boundary there. Wow. There's really no warning about that, unfortunately. See, we're right at the edge. I think this is where I ended up. See, this solid brown area, that's, you know, we can't get there. So, believe it or not, there are boundaries in this map. And it's kind of disappointing whenever you get to a boundary. There's no real, like, natural way the game tells you that you're at the very edge of the world. In fact, there are some places where there's an invisible wall. Eventually, I want to show that. So it's kind of disappointing. Like, they don't, you know, like, they could have just put, I don't know, like a big mountain range up or something that you just couldn't climb. I mean, I don't know how else they could have done it, really, since, after all, you can climb over almost anything in this game, and putting a big wall up would look kind of silly, so... But still, it's better than having an invisible wall. That's my opinion. Or hell, even something where there's text on the screen saying you can't go any further, kind of like what the King of Red Lions does in Wind Waker, where he'll kind of just force you to turn around if you hit the boundaries of that map. There could be something in this game that would do that, make the world feel more alive as you're trying to leave it. I don't know if what I'm saying is making any sense. See, when I'm exploring like this, sometimes I just ramble. That's all I can really do. We have a camp here. I'm gonna try to avoid camps. I'm out of the region, actually. I believe I've fought this camp before, so I'm definitely not gonna fight it the second time. I remember fighting that camp of Lizalfos. Ugh. So, don't want to repeat what I've already done. Man, I haven't made any progress. I'm up to 13 minutes. I really need to find something. I do not want to pull out that Shrine Seeker, though. See, I've been here because I recognize that, the 3 circles of rocks. Maybe if I continue just going down. Ooh, there's something bombable there. It's probably not going to lead me to anything important, but at least it's something to do. Luminous stones. Well, I took the time to blow it up, so I might as well take the prizes. Okay. Well, we've been searching high, so we might as well just continue to search low. That's going to be the new strategy now, is to go as far down low as I can. Now, have I been here? Have I? Ooh, I don't know. I kind of... yeah, I kind of have. This is right by the shrine that I've done before that was, like, inside of a wall. So this isn't going to help. I'm going to try to stay away from the river for now. And I'm going to keep climbing up this way. Now those updrafts could help me. I'm just going to climb this mountain and see what happens. I'm going to speed this up to... Okay, this is kind of fairly walkable up here. Still not very exciting, though. This is probably the worst episode I've done this LP because there's just nothing happening. But, you know, sometimes it's just gonna happen because this is, you know, what I've been saying this whole time. This is part of the game, is just exploring and, you know, trying things. So that's exactly what I'm doing, is just exploring. So I'll try my best to keep it interesting, and hopefully I can get some action here. I might have to fight something. Like, if I see a camp that I haven't handled yet, I might fight it. I'm just trying to think of what else I could keep an eye out for. There may not be as many shrines out in the open as I thought. See, I was hoping I'd just be able to look and see them. I thought there would be more shrines just out in the open, but there aren't, so they're more hidden. Which I remember about Hebra, there's a lot more hidden shrines, but damn. Okay, well, let's see. Ooh, there's some ice keys. Well, I haven't fought very many of these, so maybe this may be like an indication that I'm somewhere that I haven't been. And that's what I just really need to figure out, is where I haven't been yet. Because I have been retracing old steps, and I don't like that. It's kind of felt like a waste of time. Some damn episodes feels like a whole waste of time. Ooh, what's that? Oh, that is a... Okay, well, this is something exciting to do. Let's, no, do this. That glow out there, that is a meteorite. I don't know if I've encountered those yet. I might have seen one, but I never got to it. These are good. Oh, that's really far away, though. How far away is that? That might be farther away than worth my time. The shrine I've already been to right there, so that doesn't encourage me at all. There's that cabin. I'm going in circles. I really am. I'm going in circles here. If I can get to that, that meteorite, and then I see a camp up ahead, this will give us at least some things to accomplish in this episode. Those meteorites are really good to pick up, so I want to try to get to that. I want to try not to be distracted too much by this camp. I might come back to it, depending on which direction I go from after the meteorite, but I'm pretty determined to get that meteorite. Problem is, I might have to do a hell of a lot of climbing to get to it. Try to ignore all these things. Let's do some more shield surfing. Yeah, there we go. Just to get some more speed. I have plenty of good shield, so in case you haven't guessed, yeah, shield surfing does put a wear and tear on your shield, and eventually it will break, so be careful with that. Get out of here. What, really? I'm running out of arrows, too. I've only got 4, and it took me 2 shots on this guy? Really? I do have a 20 base power bow. That should work. And you didn't get scared away by me killing your friend? You didn't care about him? There you go, headshot helps. Oh, I want to get away from these. I don't want to... I mean, I guess I could take their arrows. I'm just trying to get out of here. This would take me out of the snowy region for a little while. I mean, hell, if I find a shrine out here, that's fine. Not really. It doesn't have to be in Hebra. Yeah, I have to climb quite a bit to get up there. See, the thing is with the meteorites is that they will go away after a while, and it can be really frustrating if you get really close to one and then it disappears. I don't really know how long they stay out, but it is a limited time. Luckily the rain's stopping. I wonder if I have any speed... No. I was looking to see if I had any speed enhancing food, but I don't. I'm close to the stable. I could grab a horse, but I don't see the stable. it's not close enough that I'm willing to go out of my way for it. So, like, if it was right next to me, it disappeared. It disappeared. It disappeared. Fuck me. So, as if this episode wasn't bad enough, I don't even... They throw me a bone. I ran all the way out here for nothing. It disappeared. I don't know if it's like 24 hours. This is probably it. It's a safe assumption. Okay, let's check my map. I'm kind of just gonna not go back to Hebra right now because I'm starting to get really frustrated. Is there anything here, maybe? I'm gonna try... It's starting to get to the point where I'm tempted to just use my shrine sensor and just say fuck it, because I'm just not making any progress. I'm at 20 minutes now. I haven't gotten anything done. Anything. So, we're gonna run through this way. This looks kind of interesting. Kind of a canyon. I mean, really, I'll just take anything right now. Is that a Lino? No, that's a... This is Alpha. Well, let's fight something. Get a little bit of action, at least. Knowing my luck right now, I'm probably get killed by it. Actually, it was pretty weak. Okay, let's just stay along this path. Something's gotta show up. I mean, I'm not at that point in the game yet where all the shrines are hidden. There's gotta be some that are out in the open. I'm just surprised I didn't find any out in Hebra. There should be a lot out there. I'm just gonna ignore these guys if I can. I gotta try to go off of my memory of my first playthrough. I'm gonna keep my eyes peeled for sure. I don't want to drop too far down because that just means a long ass climb up, especially down in that valley down there. That is a bad place to be. Nothing down there. I kind of remember this bridge. I feel like there's gotta be something close by. I'm just trying to go off my memory now, my first playthrough. Let's see. Use your instincts. Use your instincts. I mean, eventually we might have to have to come to shove. I'm gonna have to use a shrine sensor. It's just getting to that point where I can't find anything. I don't want to use it. I really don't. That's one thing I don't want to use at all. But have I really explored the entire world of Hyrule? It feels like I have. That's how frustrating this is. I've been here, I'm pretty sure. Well, just gonna have to jump. I don't know. I might need to uncover more Koroks so I can, you know, trace my steps a little bit better. Here's some more rocks to blow up. It's quite a bit of them too. So this could help me. It's a lot of rocks right next to each other. No, but it's just more ore. And at least we get a pretty good one right over here. Oh, it didn't give me anything. It gave me a topaz, which is okay. Ugh. It just... Did I do something wrong? Like, why does the game hate me? I just feel like I'm just having bad luck, and I just can't believe I can't find anything. I'm only, you know... I'm not even that far in the game. It's already to the point where I'm having to look really hard for the shrines. Now I'm starting to really regret when I was passing them up earlier. Let's see where I'm at on the map at least. I mean, there's gotta be something here. This is a huge landmass. There's no shrines I've uncovered here. And doesn't look like I've really been around here either. Because I feel like what I might have done, I might have crossed this bridge like I was supposed to, but I haven't been around here. There's gotta be something. So that's kind of the path I'm gonna go with, is this region and this region here. There's gotta be something there. You can't just have that big, massive land and not have any shrines there. Shoot. Well, if I get through a whole episode without finding anything, I'm doing the shrine sensor next episode. That's just the way I'm gonna do it. This has just been a complete waste. It frustrates me, but you know that's just part of the learning process of doing this Let's Play. So now I'm learning that if I take too long to find a shrine, I'm gonna have to use the shrine sensor just to keep things moving, because this is really bad. I don't want to go too far down. It's looking more and more that I'm going to need to use the shrine sensor. Damn it. I just can't screw around anymore. Let's get to the top of this mountain and see if I can see anything. And if I can't, I'm just going to call it an episode. Maybe I can find something to do to kind of accomplish something. Like find a camp to infiltrate, get some action. I need to salvage this episode somehow, but this has been a bad episode. Just nothing has happened. It's like, it's a whole new part of the game now, doing a Let's Play of it, because I had to try to make it entertaining, too. Just kind of keep calm, look around. Let's see, have I even... let's just try going this direction. We have some flying drones over here. We haven't seen them yet, but they're pretty much their guardians, only they fly. And they have these searchlight type of things, and if they spot you, they'll come after you and shoot you with their big lasers like the guardians do. And they can be rather dangerous, but really of all the guardian type enemies, they're probably the weaker one. Like, you know, some of the weaker ones. If you have the right weapons, which I don't, they're easy to take down. See, I want to get across to all those trees over there. We're just gonna try it. I'm gonna try to get across here. It shouldn't be a problem. Maybe, just maybe, I can find a shrine. Maybe. I'm gonna look below. If I see something down there, I'm dropping. I don't see anything. Where are we at? We're at 29 minutes. I don't have any shrines. I have no clue. I don't see anything. I'm gonna have to give in. I'm gonna use my shrine sensor. It's just, you know, I have to keep this LP moving, and I'm getting close to the first Divine Beast. I just don't want to put that off too much longer. So, wait a minute. I might actually have something. Or are my eyes deceiving me? I think I see something. Let's see what's in the middle of these trees. I saw something moving. Maybe it's just the wind. No. It's an ice rope. See, I saw a little bit of a blue thing, and I thought that was a shrine. But then again, the shrines that you haven't done already are yellow. The shrines you have done are blue, so I had it backwards there. When I saw the glowing glow, the glowing blue. When I saw that, I thought I saw a shrine, but I didn't. So no dice, no nothing. Ooh, this is gonna be a Korok at least, right? I see a pattern of flowers. So let's at least take care of this and end the episode. So if you see a pattern of flowers where they're like in groups of like 3, you see a group of 3 here, group of 5 here, group of 1, that's a group of 2. We need to find the group of 1. Or really, that's not a group. I don't know how a group of 1 makes sense. That's the only one I can't find. Perfect. Just perfect. Come on. Maybe I'll just cut these trees down. I'm a little bit slap happy anyway. Let's just do it. We'll cut all these trees down so I can see better. Or little bushes, whatever. Don't try to pick up a tree branch. Where is the singular flower? Come on, listen, I don't have all day. I'm really aggravated. I'm sorry. I just want to get something done. I guess because I'm just so anxious to do that first divine beast. I'm ready to get to it, but I thought it'd be a quick task getting 2 shrines, but apparently it hasn't been. Oh, come on. Where is the singular flower? No, that's not it. Oh, it's up top. Those sneaky bastards. Okay, so you get the single one, and it'll light up pink. Now be careful, because I think if you touch the wrong one, it'll reset. So now we're going to find the one that has 2. That's not it. That's 4. That is 2. That's 5. That's 3. That is 4. And over here is 5. And that will give you a Korok. That's all I've really accomplished in this episode, are 2 Koroks, I think. Good lord. What else have I done? I covered some ground, I guess. Maybe you can consider that part of the game. Oh boy, I'm so sorry, guys, but I'm gonna have to give here. I'm gonna have to turn my shrine sensor on, so let's go ahead and do it. So next time on Breath of the Wild, let's see, how do I do it? Sheikah sensor, it's really called. Turn it on. We need help, so I'm determined to find me a shrine. So hopefully we can get one. And I'm gonna keep this shrine sensor on until I get these 2 that I desperately want to find before I do the Divine Beast. So thank you guys for watching. Thanks for bearing with me. This is Mike 2 and 7, and I'll see you later.